Hi everyone, I can't believe it, but it's time to move to a new city in Poland, and oh yay, it's going to be Krakow. We'll take another train ride, experience the fourth Polish city, move into a new apartment and go grocery shopping. As always, I'm looking forward to it and I wish you an enjoyable viewing experience. Every city in Poland is beautiful in its own way, and although I liked Poznan less than Warsaw and Gdańsk, which I described in more detail in the last video, I still have pleasant memories from here. So there is no sadness, only calmness and joy from the upcoming trip and meeting Krakow. I will briefly show the apartment where we lived in Poznan. Here is our kitchen, which leads into the main room. It's a very cozy space. I'm so used to this TV and its beautiful lighting, a flower that doesn't look like a real flower, and this is the view. Yeah, I had some resistance at first, like what's with the wasteland and the strange bistro, but then I fell in love with the view. The hallway, the bathroom, which I also fell in love with, and the bedroom, which was comfortable to sleep in. I like the apartment overall, but I think the next one will be even better.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
We are on our way. I'm in a great mood. Even though we have an awesome view and an awesome window. Yes, you can get here, you can't see it when you buy tickets, but still, at least you have a little bit of access to the window. Here, there and there, at the same time showing how the train looks like. The seat is a little different, not like the last train we took. There is a trash can, a power outlet, a table, you can lie down, by the way. It's not very comfortable, but overall it's good. Trains are my love, it's the only form of transportation that doesn't make me sick. Okay, maybe the airplane as well, but on train you just ride, enjoy, look at the beautiful landscapes and relax. While we are driving, I will add more clarity on why we are going to Krakow specifically. Krakow is a beautiful old city in the south of Poland, located on the Vistula River, 300 kilometers from Warsaw. It has a population of 750,000 people, which is not much less than Warsaw. What attracted us to Krakow? Firstly, the availability of numerous doctors, as we have big plans in terms of examinations and treatment. Secondly, beautiful and interesting places, both in the city itself and its suburbs. And thirdly, the nature, which is very diverse here. In short, videos from Krakow promise to be particularly interesting, useful and colorful, so subscribe to the channel, do not miss anything. We are already in Krakow and have moved into the apartment, but I'm making a video only now because it was not without adventures. All our travels are full of adventures. So we arrived at the train station, everything was fine, we got out of it and started ordering a cab. Anyway, the cab arrived, but we didn't find it, because it was in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we made a mistake, it's our own fault. Anyway, we had to cancel. We walked away from the train station, found some place to put a dot on the map in Uber and ordered a second one. Eventually arrived, and when we saw the apartment complex, when the owner showed us the apartment, it became calmer. Now you will realize that here it is, an apartment where the owners care about the tenants as much as possible, and this is probably the best apartment, but for now okay. I won't get ahead of myself. That was the first look and impression. We entered their apartment and immediately find ourselves in such a cozy room, very beautiful. So, the kitchen. There is a dishwasher, but what is interesting is firstly separated garbage cans. By the way, we started sorting the garbage in Poland not so long ago, because it's actually obligatory, and we just lacked such separation in the last apartment. But now it's there. Also, look how many dishwasher tablets there are. In fact, few hosts are so generous generous. What do we see here? At first we didn't realize what this thing was. We pressed it and a light came on. Wow, what an advanced apartment. Lots and lots of kitchen appliances. We just love to cook, or rather Andrew does. There is a toaster, kettle, bread box. There is an oven and stove separately. That's great. As always, there is a hidden refrigerator, styled to match the kitchen in design. Lots of spices and utensils. It's great to have a folding table. It can be unfolded, folded, and it's convenient. It's comfortable sofa, so nice. On the other side, we have a TV in front of us. There is also such a small table and a soft, nice rug. I'll show you the window at the very end. In the meantime, let's go to the shower room. The style is great. I love it. Washing machine, all the same color, gray, wood, white, toilet and separate shower. There is even something like a stool, such as space. And another interesting thing is that there are all the supplies of everything here, both men's and women's. Again, about the generosity of the owner. And the cool idea, organizers, where I can sort all of my care products. We come out of the shower room and here we also see a closet like this. In general, there are suspiciously many closets here. And we go into the bedroom. Quite small in area, but nevertheless very cozy. I immediately fell in love with this light fixture. Closets again, on one side, on the other, lots of towels. I like that everything is in the same style. Sometimes the owners don't care much about it. There are also bedside tables on both sides, a lamp and chest of drawers, where you can also put things. And there is a full-length window. And finally, now we'll go with you to the balcony. We live in an apartment complex and we have a view of the courtyard, so it's cozy and calm. We have another chill zone here. You can see the different balconies, and downstairs there is a lot of areas. Playgrounds, sports. Here you can walk around and sit on the bench. So how do you like the apartment? Write in the comments. I repeat, I am delighted. This apartment costs 1,100 euros a month and we'll be here for 3 months. The location of the apartment is good. We are not in the very center, but it can be reached by transport in 15 minutes. And another interesting fact is that we are in some kind of Bermuda Triangle, because there are 3 stores around us: Lidl, Kaufland and Biedronka. They are just so clearly all arranged in an even triangle. Before we go to the store, we will show you the territory. Here we have the entrance, and then we have a closed area with Andrew and different areas. At the very beginning there is a bicycle parking lot, which immediately reminded me of Denmark. Lots of benches, lots of kids, a sports field and a beautiful sunset.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
So what did we buy for 4-5 days? Sugar-free waffles, chia seeds, spinach, stevia. Then we got this kind of cheese with greens, a bunch of chocolates with no extra sugar, green tea and some coconut flakes. We are thinking to making cookies. A seed mix to add to a salad to make it healthier, another tea, a chocolate bar, chia seeds. We took several packs of everything because Kaufland is a place that has both normal sweetener and seeds, and in general all sorts of sugar-free sweets. And pita bread. The first bag is empty. Part 2. Butter, ginger. We'll make sushi again as usual. We didn't have any pink ginger, so we got this one. Nori sheets, protein yogurt, lemon, 2 broccoli, red onions, peppers for salad, cottage cheese. It was just an impulse. I wanted to get some herring, hope it's okay. More yogurt, rye bread, eggs. We didn't find any rice for sushi, so we got some for risotto. This is for pie. We got frozen strawberries, garlic, bulgur, oatmeal, stevia, chicken, turkey and potatoes. And the last part: pear, cream cheese, then little tomatoes, nuts, hard cheese, pickles. We usually plan out our entire diet. It's easier that way. Bananas, milk, olive oil for salad, soy sauce, cucumbers, carrots, flour, another sugar-free sweet, and Andrew's shampoo. All this together cost 438 zlotys. As I said, this purchase of food is enough for 4 or 5 days. Finally, this difficult day is over. Now we have to at least get the food laid out. As it is, we certainly have a house of stuff. Well, that's the reality of moving. And if you are interested in spending this day with us, you love moving, this is your favorite rubric, then like this video. In the next videos, we will explore Krakow and its surroundings together with you. Bye!